Hi everyone, now we are visiting Kraton Surakarta. This place is very famous in Solo because it shows the beauty of Japanese culture and history. The first attraction is architecture. The buildings here are a mix of Japanese and European style with white and blue colors. Each part of the Kraton has its own story. For example, the pendopo is used for royal ceremonies and dance, and city hinggil was used for important royal events in the past. Next, we have the Kraton Museum inside. You can see many old collections like frieze, spears, wayang puppets, royal carriage, and even keep from other countries. They show how great the Japanese kingdom was long ago. You can also enjoy cultural performance here. There are traditional ceremonies such as gebek and kirap, mupeng beteng, and traditional dance and gamelan show every Saturday. The Kraton soldiers also perform an special attraction. There is also a royal library with old books and newspapers and beautiful garden where you can walk and relax. And that's the main attraction of Kraton Solo, a place where history, culture, and beauty come together in harmony.
Okay, now we have arrived at the facilities area of the Kraton Surakarta. Inside the palace complex, there are several important buildings and areas that serve different purposes. The first, Sasono Sewoko, the main hall where official meetings and royal ceremonies are held. Two, we can see Sasono Handrawina, which was used as a reception area for royal guests. The Kraton also has a museum that displays royal collections such as traditional weapon, gamelan instrument, royal carriage, and ancient photograph. You will also find a royal mosque nearby called Masjid Agung Surakarta, which is still used for daily prayer. There is also a royal garden where the royal family used to relax and hold traditional events. For visitors, there are facilities such as souvenir shop, rest area, and information center to make your visit more comfortable. Please remember to respect the rules such as not touching the artifacts and taking photo only in the allowed areas. If you have any question about the facilities or the history of this palace, I'll be happy to answer them.
Today, I will explain to you about the accessibility to the Surakarta Place, Kraton Surakarta Hadiningrat, the royal place that still stands proudly as a symbol of Japanese culture. Today, I will explain to you about the accessibility to the Surakarta Place, Kraton Surakarta Hadiningrat, the royal place that still stands proudly a symbol of Japanese culture. The palace is located in the city center of Solo, at Sidikoro Street, Baluarti Village, Pasar Kliwon District. The location is very strategic and easy to reach from any direction. If you arrive from Adi Sumarmo Airport, it takes around 30 minutes by car or land taxi to reach the palace. The route is simple. You can take Adi Sucipto Street, then continue to Slamet Riyadi Street, the main road of the city that leads directly to the Kraton area. For visitors who come by train from Balapan Station, the distance is about 4 kilometers or around 10 to 15 minutes by pedicab, motorcycle, taxi, or car rental. From Purwasari Station, the time is almost the same. Public transportation is also easy to find. You can use the Batik Solotran or BST, an air-conditioned city bus that stops along Slamet Riyadi Street. You can get off the Kraton bus stop and walk around 5 minutes to the main entrance. For those who bring their own vehicles, there is a large parking area near the north square of the Kraton. The roads are smooth and there are clear direction signs along the way.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Keraton Surakarta Hadiningrat, or the Surakarta Palace. My name is Maul, and I'll be your guide today. So today, I want to tell you about the history of the Keraton. The Keraton was founded in 1745 by Pakubuwono II, the ruler of the Mataram Kingdom. After moving the royal court from Kartasura, it has been the royal residence of the Surakarta kings ever since. The palace is famous for its beautiful mix of Japanese and European architecture. Inside, you will find collection of royal heirlooms, traditional weapons, antique carriage, and gamelan instrument. It's reflecting the rich culture and history of Japan. The Keraton is not just a historical site, it's also a living cultural center. Traditional ceremonies, classical dance, gamelan performance, and royal rituals are still held here today. Please remember to respect local customs while visiting, dress modestly, and avoid touching sacred objects and follow the guide's direction, especially inside the restricted area. Now, let's take a closer look at the Pendopo Agung, the main pavilion where royal ceremonies are held. It represents harmony between the king, the people, and the divine.
Before we walk deeper into this royal complex, I'd like to share a bit about where we are standing, the geographical setting of this beautiful palace. Keraton Surakarta is right at the center of Surakarta city in Central Java, Indonesia. This place was built on a flat plain near the Bengawan Solo River, the longest and one of the most historical river in Java. Since ancient times, this river has supported people's life from farming and trading to transportation and even cultural traditional. Its central location was cushion with deep meaning for Japanese people speaking in the Middle repression harmony between human, natural, and the spiritual world. So the Keraton's position is not just practical, is symbolic of blend and unique.
As we explore this site, you see that every part of the Keraton reflects that harmony between tradition, beauty, and philosophy.